Alright guys, so today's gonna be a quick video. We're talking about the Fujifilm x-t4. So as you can see in the intro, I was about to ship it off, but I'm not. Yeah, long story short, I'm getting more clientele, so I'm gonna have to use the money that I'm getting from this to upgrade my laptop. And the reason I have to upgrade the laptop is because I'm low on space. And you know, long story short, as I'm getting more clientele, you know, I have to have more space to be able to handle multiple projects at a time. And when you're doing that, it eats up a lot of storage. Long story short, I'm at risk of basically losing my projects due to the way Final Cut does things, I guess. I was rendering one time, rendering my footage and stuff like that, just waiting for it to do its thing. And the files got corrupted in the rendering process. Final Cut shut down, I rebooted, and I lost all my footage. So I can't, like, I'm not in a good position to be able to risk that, because, like, you know, the people you paying me money, man, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of people that really respect my work and they pay my price. I can't sit here and just, you know, have their files at risk like that. And, you know, with me, you know, offering the kind of service I have, like, that shouldn't even be a problem. So, long story short, I'm gonna have to put the money that I'm getting from this into a new laptop, and you know, that's that. Unfortunately, you know, it's just the way life goes right now. But on the flip side, I will tell you my experience with this camera. So I got this, the reason why I got this in the first place was to travel with it, to have fun with it, to, you know, shoot differently than I do with a more sophisticated camera. This is way more casual. You see the body style of it, it looks like an old SLR camera, and it looks cool, man. Like, it's definitely a nice little flashing accessory if you want it to be that on top of being a camera as well. Yeah, man, I really loved the time that I did get to spend with this thing. Like, it was fun shooting it. I don't think I missed out on the X100V or what the X100V has to offer. I really wanted that classic negative simulation, film simulation, and the x-t4 processor in this. It does allow you to have, or it does come with the classic negative film simulation. That's what I was really like, you know, I needed that film simulation, because that's the film simulation that inspired me to get the camera in the first place. I saw some of Cam Mackey's work, and you know, I was just inspired immediately by the way he used the classic negative film simulation. So I was like, all right, you know, that's a must, non-negotiable. But anyways, touching on film simulations, the film simulations were really fun to use, very inspiring. It makes your brain like think differently, you know what I mean? And I really liked it. Long story short, the ergonomics of it is what really lends, the ergonomics and form factor is what really lends to it being the camera it is, I think. Because when you're holding it, like, you have to kind of slow down when you're taking pictures. You can't really just fire, I mean, you can, it has like a burst function, but it's not like, it doesn't feel like something that you would just, you know, just willy-nilly like go crazy, just take a bunch of photos. Like, it makes you be more intentful, more purposeful with the photos that you take. And I think, you know, a lot of people love the X100V for that, but you still get the same feeling when you're using this camera. With that being said, I guess the X100V feels a little bit more fun. Like, a lot of people like the way it looks compared to this, and that's fine. But this, you can't say that this thing looks bad. Like, this thing looks really nice, really fun camera to use. I'm actually sad I'm letting this go. I'm not even gonna hold you. Yeah, this camera is gonna be the travel companion. It fits in my sling bag or my satchel, whatever you want to call it. So it would be perfect for those situations where I just want something small, carry it to, like, you know, small little road trip, small little photo trip. And you know, I'm not gonna be able to do that anymore because the Sony a7 IV is just too big for that. It just feels, the Sony a7 IV feels way more sophisticated than this camera, but, you know, in a bad way, I guess, because this just feels more fun, you know what I mean? Like, it inspires you, it makes you want to shoot, it makes you want to look at things differently, and I think that's just, you know, it does certain things that the a7 IV can't do for you, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't really look into the video side of this camera just because I really mainly bought it for photos, so I could care less if this thing didn't shoot videos at all, to be honest with you. But yeah, because I already have my A7 IV for that, so I can't speak on the video side of things. But for the photo side of things, I think it's everything that it's cracked up to be, and a little bit more, because a lot of people kind of like, you know, don't pay attention to this that much. The resale value on this is not that heavy compared to the X100V, so, but I really do like this camera, 100%. Like, I wouldn't say there's nothing wrong with it. Like, I wish it was a little bit more robust. To be honest, I think I would have got the x-t5 if I could. If I had the extra cash laying around, I would have got the x-t5. But this is good. This is really good. On that note, I'm gonna be getting this camera back whenever I can, to be honest with you, because, like, you know, it just, like, it fills a gap that the A7 IV just doesn't fill at all. And this nice little behind the scenes camera. It's a nice stills camera. It makes you want to shoot. It does everything that you really want it to do. I wish it had the on-camera flash, to be real with you. I just want an in-body flash. Like, I want it to be just there, so I don't like have to load up another flash, or I haven't had to mount my own flash. Because that's one of the things I really liked on the X100V, and I wish it was on here, but it's not. So with that being said, that wraps up the video. I hope you guys learned anything from this. Long story short, it's a good camera. I know y'all Fuji shooters out there are really interested in the colors out there, colors in here. Fuji does colors really well, put it that way. I don't think anybody does colors like Fuji, so this is where it's at. But with that being said, that's pretty much the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all learned something from it. Hopefully, like, you know, maybe it helps you in some type of way, long story short. But with that being said, I'm gonna catch up with y'all boys later. Shout out to my mom. Maybe I could do like mukbang content, like, you know, the people that be eating food and they just be going crazy and all that.